see the sound of the thunder, but they don't see the God who holds me up in the middle of the chaos. If I'm still standing, it's not luck, it's a promise. I grew up hearing I would never be anything, that my dream was too big for the road I was on. Closed doors, bills on the table, but my faith was louder than the fear inside me. Cold nights, dark room, mind at war. A tired heart, but heaven never misses. While the world kept saying quit right now, God whispered, hold on a little longer. Victory comes right on time. I thought about quitting. There were days I could barely survive, but those who are by faith understand that resistance is also moving forward. The pain tried to teach me how to stop, but it taught me how to rise. The battle got more intense, it's because I carry responsibility.
The storm won't stop,
won't break me,
won't silence me.
If the wind comes to destroy, my faith is what keeps me standing. The storm won't stop me,
God
secures me,
God protects me.
If the world wants to see me down, I move forward with conviction. I saw people laughing at my process, calling faith delay, calling it excess. But it was in lack that I learned God is all I really need. When no one believed in me, He already saw my glory ascending while I cried in silence. Heaven was designing something powerful. Every tear became a seed. Everyone learned how to speak. A living testimony that pain is not greater than the God who shaped me. If today I speak of overcoming, it's because I survived the pressure. It wasn't easy, it was necessary to prepare me for the extraordinary. The ground is a pitch beneath my feet. I still walk by faith, because those who trust don't need to see. They just need to believe and remain.
The storm won't stop me,
won't break me,
won't silence me.
If the sky closes in on me, I know that
God is watching over me.
The storm won't stop me,
even weak,
He holds me up.
God.
If fear tries to take control, my faith reminds me who I am. It wasn't luck, it was knees on the ground. It wasn't talent, it was surrender. It wasn't applause, it was process. It wasn't a shortcut, it was a desert. They saw the crown, they didn't see the cross. They want the shine, but not the light, while many sell their souls. I choose the peace that calms me. Let the wind come with full force. My foundation isn't emotional, my rock isn't how I feel. It's the God who never changes destiny.
If you're tired, listen, resting isn't quitting.
Pausing is also strategy to come back stronger and keep going.
The storm won't stop me,
I face worse,
or silence me.
if I'm still breathing, it's because there's a promise. The storm won't stop,
Heaven fights my battle,
even when everything goes down. Faith remains and never fails. The storm is just a setting, the miracle is built in the process. Those who don't quit in the middle of chaos live the extraordinary at the right time. It wasn't love, it was process. It wasn't love, it was process. It wasn't applause, it was the desert. While nobody saw, God was shaping me. Now I understand, everything was working for me. I started small, but faith was big inside. So many voices, few were speaking right. I heard give up, I heard you won't go far. But walking with God teaches you to wait and trust. In the silence of the night, doubt screams loud, but God's promise never gets knocked down. I cried alone, no stage, no crowd, but all of heaven was watching out. Every closed door hurt, I won't deny, but God was saving me from shortcuts in disguise. If I had one before the appointed time, I might not have survived success in its way. I learned that waiting is a victory too, that obedience matters more than what you know. Even wounded, I kept believing through, cause trusting God God means faith won't let you go. I am marked by victory, even when the battle tells a different story. What was pain became my testimony. I'm still standing cause God carried me. Marked by victory, faith kept me alive through the fight. When the world says this is the end, I say no, my life's in the Lord's hands. Yeah, there were days my faith felt weak and thin, but God never failed, even when my soul was tied within. The enemy tried to make me stop, planting fear to confuse my walk, but every time I almost fell, I heard a voice saying I'm here with you still. Well, it wasn't rescue from everything, but strength to endure. God doesn't always remove the weight, He teaches how to carry it for sure. They judge me by my season, not my call. They saw a fall, but God saw the next level ahead of it all. While they said it's over, you're done, heaven had already decided, promotion had begun. It's not about speed, it's about quitting. It's not about arrival, it's staying faithful to the ending. If God made a promise, He will prevail. Time prepares the man for the weight of heaven's scale. I am marked by victory, yeah. I carry scars that tell His glory. What tried to break me made me strong. I'm still standing cause God chose me all along. Marked by victory, my faith doesn't depend on the test. When the ground is gone, He is my ground. When everything's missing, He's my provision and rest. When I had no strength, He became my arm. When I saw no way out, He made room and calm. If I breathe today, it's grace, not what I earned. My past doesn't define what God has already written. They can try to stop me, but they never will. Who got raises up, no one can hold down or kill. I'm the result of prayers and tears on the floor. Victory doesn't come from the stage, it comes from surrendering more. I learned to trust Him in the valley low. I learned to worship through the pain I know. When everything around me starts to shake, my God remains, God steady, unafraid. I am marked by victory, yeah, even walking through the fire of His story. If I didn't quit, it's cause God spoke to me. Stand firm, I am the Lord, He said to me. Marked by victory, it's not about status, it's about glory. If I sing today, it's to declare those who trust in God will always overcome, I swear. It wasn't easy, but it was real. It wasn't fast, but supernatural still. Marked by victory, cause whoever walks with God never walks alone. If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here. Every scar carries the story I live. Pain tried to stop me, but I kept moving on, and today I can declare I survived.
By grace,
By grace, I was tested in the fire, fell down to the ground, but I got back up again, holding tightly to His hand. The wind hit hard, almost knocked me away, but the Father's voice shouted, son, I will sustain. I walked through nights that no one understands, suffered in silence, but He always defends. A broken soul, a tired heart inside, but God had already written I would be restored in time. Wait, light to steal away my identity. Called me weak, but He said you see the truth in me. Because in my word you are more than a conqueror. Even wounded, you still carry my love forever. And when the weight was heavier than my chest, He taught me patience, peace, and respect. I just wanted to run from the pain and the stress, but He taught me how to grow step by step. And when the world said you're not gonna last, He said I am your strength, so keep moving fast. Grace wouldn't let me fall apart. That's why today I can declare
I survive by grace.
Even when life tried to keep me on the ground,
I survive.
God turned my wounds into direction now.
I survive by
When everybody doubted me, He said, son, I'll take you to the end. Just believe I survived.
I survive.
I
Every pain the world refused to see. Fall battles, no one tried to believe. When I cried for help in the middle of the night, it was God who lit a steady future life. Resilience was born when strength ran dry, when my soul was crying and my mind went wild. But he gave me courage, he gave me sight, showed me scars can also mean protection in life. Down in the valley, he taught me this truth. Victory comes after what tried to break you. In the desert where I almost walked away was the very place where he spoke my name. I tried to hold everything on my own, but I learned I grow when I follow the road he designed even when I couldn't see. Cause faith is believing before it becomes reality. I cried, I fell, I bled deep inside, but he turned all the pain into growth in my life. And every no that the world gave me was just so I learned that yes comes from God alone. You see, and when the world said you're not gonna last, he said I am your strength, so keep moving past. Grace wouldn't let me fall apart. That's why today I can declare
I survived by grace.
even when life tried to keep me on the ground,
I survived
God
by
turned my
grace.
wounds into direction now.
I survived by
When
grace.
everybody doubted me, he said, son, I'll take you to the end. Just believe I survived.
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 I survived by grace.
I learned that winning isn't never falling down. It's falling 1,000 times and still standing proud. It's rising up when your soul feels destroyed. Trusting God can still change your whole life. Boy, resilience was born in my darkest hour when I had to keep going without any power, just faith. Just hope inside knowing God never leaves those who rest in his light. I heard fear whisper, you're not enough, but God replied, I lift you up, I'm more than enough. And every step I took, even when afraid, it was him in control, covering my way. I hit closed doors, felt rejection sting, but every closed door was protecting something what wasn't for me. He took away, and what was the promise? He saved for my day. Today I look back and see the design. Every fall, every tear, every prayer in time. And I realize I didn't survive by my own force, but by the grace that shapes me and never lets go. In the silence, he spoke to me. In a storm, he was my sanctuary. When I lost everything, he was my all. When I was weak, he became my wall. And if today I'm here, still standing strong, it's because he wrote I'd overcome it all along. What seemed impossible to walk right through, grace pulled me forward and carried me